Carver, he invented over 300. Okay. Invented over culture. Okay. Let's see. Do you know another invention that was created by a black person?
Stand up, tell us your first and last name. Tell us about what you know.
My name is Rachel, and another African American inventor was Aaron William, and he invented the traffic light.
Yes, he did. You're right hand. All right. Sure enough. All right, good. All right. So let's get back to the program. So we have a collection of over 11 million blacks who were taken from Africa. 11 million of us were taken from Africa in chains. In chains. You know, hey, it's not like, here, feel it. See? See how heavy that is?
That's like the chains on the restraint on.
All right? All right. We have it. These chains are not light. These chains held us in bondage. In bondage. That was just one of the two shackles were put on our legs to restrain us. They also had other tools, whips. Whips. They also had long pipes. They had headgear where they had bells. So if you started to run and they had the long pipes coming off of this gadget, you would get caught in the trees. They could hear you when the bell started to sound. It was very difficult for you to run away once you got captured.
I'm sick.
What we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is that they built an industry
Get away from me.
on our backs
I'm making corporate backtrack.
to build America.
Excuse me, bro. Pass it down.
Now, once we got here to the James River,
You white, you have to.
Shut up.
they had to create a way for us to be sold.
Try to sneak into the kitchen with his ring.
Can anybody tell me what this is?
Block.
Raise your hands. I don't, not let you know. Hold on a second. I was just over there with $5, right?
Yeah.
I gotta be on this side now. This gentleman has his hand up. So you got to stand up and tell me your name, your first and last name, and then tell me what you think this is. Yeah, what was the purpose of it?
Shit off.
No. All right. You know the answer? You have to tell me your first and last name and tell me what they use this for.
When they were like, they used to make slaves stay with it so they could auction it.
Right. Congratulations. Don't give this man a hand. This was one of the tools that they used to sell us, and they stood us on top of, this is only a part of it, but they used to stand us on top of that, pull our jaw up, and look at our teeth, look at our ears, and make sure that we were healthy. I owe them $5. Don't let me get away with your $5, buddy. And so, no room at all to move around in the boat. And a lot of us decided that we wasn't, going to take this journey. We decided to jump overboard. In fact, the sharks used to follow the slave ships. Because they had more. So the sharks used to follow the slave ships so that they could have dinner. Yeah. So when you get over here to here started to catch hold, and you could, get items like commodities like tea and coffees and this kind of thing being sold for. Africans started to sell Africans themselves. Everybody wanted in on this whole idea that, I could make some money and it didn't matter. They were snatching people up like hotcakes because they knew they could make some money. So when we got into America, there was a lot of white people, very difficult to do. So there's a document that was created 2 years after he set up the Emancipation Proclamation. It's called the 13th Amendment. The 13th Amendment, a very important document. If you have not read that document yet, please take time to read the 13th Amendment. Because therein lies the answer to our freedom. Because the document says in the first line of text, it says that you are free except if you go to jail. You know what that means? That means when you do something that you're not supposed to do, like bullying, which moves itself to a greater degree of trouble, you will find yourself back in slavery. The 13th Amendment says so, that you will be free except if you go to jail. So when you go out there, right, doing bad behavior, and think you're not going to be returned to slavery. In fact, they have the same tools that they had before. They have chains. If you ever see people being transferred from jail, prisons to prisons, they got chains, right? The only difference between the shackles is what they change the color, right? They're silver now, right? Okay, so let's not, return ourselves to slavery. Let's remain free. What is one of the most advantageous things that we can do to remain free? Yes.
This is a loaded question. This is worth $10 if you give me the right answer. Go ahead.
My name is Maria Smith, and the way to stay free is by staying positive.
Yes, absolutely. Give her a hand.
Stay positive and doing good.
Being by yourself and not starting trouble and keep your hands to yourself.
That's good. That's good. Single day that will help us to get from any place in the world. Any place in the world we can travel with this one thing.
Walk away.
Education, that's worth $10. And every day will keep you free. Reading, finished. Because nobody who's educated is going to remain a slave. I owe this young lady $10. Give her a hand. Thank you. I understand why you got paid this $10. He gave you $10? That's right. Tell me when your name, your first and last name, tell us all about it.
My name is Joshua Ford, and my answers was writing, education, staying in school, and not taking other people's lives, which is killing, murdering, assault, slaughter, molesting, child molesting, stuff like that.
Good. All right. Give him a hand.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You start with your name,
My name is Keyshawn Griffin, and it's called the Freedom Journal.
Thank you. Here's your $5. $5
right there. That was created, gave birth on the kitchen table. On the kitchen table, Chicago. Does anybody know the name of that paper that was created? I'll tell you a little history about it. The paper was so powerful, it was the cause of the...
My name is Tatiana Diggs, and I think it's called the Star Ledger.
How do you bring paper out of Chicago?
Stand up and we're going to do this again, reenactment.
My name is Anaya Stevenson. I think it's called the Chicago Defender.
That's the one. Give her a hand.
Chicago Defender.
$5 can. Thank you.
All right. This is a great group. You guys know a whole lot about Black history. I'm surprised and I'm loving it. The two men that were minted in all 3 minutes in America on 50-cent pieces. Who are they? Stand up, tell us your first and last name. You forgot? All right. George Washington Carver.
You for us, actually, right?
That's mentioned.
Hold on a second. There are 2 men who were minted on 50-cent pieces, currency here in America. And they were minted in all 3 minutes. And I want to ask my youngster here, if you tell us your name and tell us who these men were, please. Tell us the one that you know.
My name is Rasha, and I think one of them is George Washington Carver.
All right, very good. Give her a hand.
George Washington Carver. Here's your pay, $5. So the other one that you don't know, maybe you know who he is. So do you know who this person is here? Can you see who that is? Anybody know who he is? Who said that? Who said Booker T? Booker T. Washington, my lord. That's right, Booker T. Washington. Did you win money already? No. What you gonna do with the next money you win? Who you gonna share? You got your younger brother or your younger sister? You want to share it with one of them? Treat them to something nice? You want another ice cream? That's only gonna cost $1. What are you gonna do with the other $4? Alright, thank you very much. Yeah, see, that's Booker T. Washington right there. Booker T. Washington. And then George Washington Carver and Booker T. on the same form. Okay, and oh yeah, wait a minute. Oh, you found it. I didn't want you to jump me on my way out, so I'm gonna pay my debt, right? You got a $5 bill on you? Can I get change? All right, there you go. All right, let's see. Where was I in my story? There's a lot of people. There's an awful lot of people who helped us. What was so freely given to them. They understood that they were connected to a larger family. A family that works together to make all of our lives better. This isn't time for play. It's not all about being serious all the time. But we have to understand the times for that. When we're in school, what are we in school for? To learn, right? Not to horseplay and fool around, all that. If we take this back 50 years, they didn't even us in some of these schools. So we have to be understanding of why we're here. When I was growing up, we had recess.
My ankle, so it's very hard to walk. And if I was to